Eljay?
Yeah?
I really want to see the new recap review. Where can I go?
Well, I'll tell you, little Johnny. If you head on over to vessel.com/the TTV channel, you'll find all of our content, recap reviews, mock spotlights, and more, on Vessel a week early. That's right, a full 7 days before we release it on YouTube. Not only that, but content from tons of other creators all across the internet. In order to access it, you need to sign up for early access, which is only $3 a month. It's a really great deal, and it helps us create better, higher quality content that gets you guys in on the loop a whole week early.
Wow! I'm gonna go sign up right now!
You do that, little Johnny. You do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sync.
Hello, everybody.
Mardi Gras.
Welcome to episode 91.
Man!
You all interrupted me. One of the TV podcasts. Hello.
How many times do we have to get a Prpl's case about this crap?
Mardi
And
Gras.
You do it!
You made such a noob mistake.
Mardi
What's
Gras.
wrong with you?
Gosh.
Back to the
so
bottom
upset
of the
with you.
cast list of you.
Yeah, kick ass.
Mardi Gras.
If he gets fired, can I get his paycheck?
Hello?
Make Prpl's
Why do you
mock
think that's how it
spotlight.
works?
We'll be
Hello?
good.
We
Can
get the
anyone hear
paycheck.
me?
You do not get the paycheck.
Mardi
Yes,
Gras.
man.
I
I
did
can
it.
hear you.
Mardi Gras.
No one cares, man.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I care.
Good.
I remember those commercials. I bet you half
too.
of our audience has no clue what that's referencing.
Oh wow, that's
Oh
weird to
my
think about.
Don't,
Half of
don't
our audience is like children or something. Who would have thought?
Okay,
I am
first of all,
literally
do not
twice as old
insult
as some of the
our
people who are
audience.
probably listening to this.
Probably
I
more than
wonder
that.
how many of them know what a pager is.
What's a pager?
A pager? I don't even know what a pager is.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
No,
Are you
the
serious?
little
You don't know what a
They're the
pager
little
is?
device thingies that have the.
Yeah, I know what it looks like.
Here's what
I've
a
never
pager
understood what
is.
it
It's a
did.
device that flips your pages so you don't have to.
Wow.
Okay, so anyway, Meso.
Right, let's get off this stupid train.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
that
stop
saddened me.
conducting it.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was like the best thing I've ever heard someone tell Takuma.
Stop reading, guys.
What
Tearing
happened?
this call apart.
I don't like it when mommy and daddy fight.
I
That's
love
really
it.
creepy.
Civil War ain't for another 2 weeks.
Stop
I find
putting it
those
like that.
implications
Stop
very
saying
disturbing.
stuff like that.
Why do you have to imply the worst parts about that statement?
You're the
Why
one
can't
who's
you just-
implying it.
I'm not implying it. You're just taking
you
it that
are.
way.
Get a
Hey,
podcast.
take it to private chat.
Fine, I will.
No, don't leave.
Where's the
Not
private
again.
chat?
Not 2 weeks in a row.
Where's the private chat? Hold on.
No.
Wait, I don't even know if I can access the private chat without like getting disconnected from this call. So never mind.
Don't try.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I guess while all this fighting's going on, we should introduce ourselves.
I'm Purple Dragon.
Wow.
Nobody cares.
See, this is what happens, Ben. This is what happens
Mardi
when you
Gras.
decide to break the rules.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Meso.
I'm gonna have a serious talk with all of you after this. I'm Barteran.
I'm Eljay. What did I do?
I'm Venom.
So,
Viper.
Hello.
Wait a second.
I don't think I've heard her since the beginning.
Did we not check if she was here?
I'm Meso.
I'm Barteran.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Venom.
I'm Viper.
I'm Taku.
What?
Everybody else has 2 syllables in their name, okay?
Taku.
I don't want to be
I'm
the odd man out.
Barteran.
My
And
name's
I'm
Taco.
Purple. I guess if that's what we're
Welcome
doing.
to TTV episode
Mardi Gras.
Wouldn't it just be
191.
T?
Welcome
I was
to
going to
TTV.
say. I was going to say that that cast roll there was way more professional than the first time we did it, but then everything got
Everything
screwed around.
imploded.
Then everything cut out.
Yeah.
Couldn't we just have like had Viper say I'm Viper and then like started it from there?
No,
instead of
that's
just
what
doing
I
the
was
whole
going
thing?
to
So anyway,
You just-
Ruining the
They
immersion.
don't understand that reference, Purple.
I
We know you're
but
new
like,
around
that's why it's
here. You
funny.
can try
before
not
we
showing
get
it.
too much into this week's epic news discussion, how about we do some plugs?
Plug it in, plug it in.
Copyrighted music.
There's another one nobody's gonna understand.
I understood
Ah,
it.
no. Why were we born early?
I don't know.
So anyway,
I'm not gonna. Nope.
Yeah, Vark. Yeah.
Not going.
What?
Can you do some plugs, por favor?
Oh, sorry, I was on Snapchat.
Wow.
Oh,
Why were you on Snapchat? You
You're our
never even use it.
boss.
I got a really angry letter from Prpl that said just because I can't take a picture of a tennis court doesn't mean I gate gyms, and I don't know what it means, so I was really confused.
Wow.
What?
Anyway,
Tennis games?
sorry.
I'm gonna send an angry Snapchat to you.
Go
I
to
don't know,
Vessel,
can you
guys.
gate
gotta-
gyms? Anyway, yeah, so sorry guys. I apologize for not putting you, the audience, first.
I
This is
don't.
my
No, you
bad,
don't.
because you guys are beautiful people, and we still need to get ice cream sometime.
Let's be honest.
Purple
If
won't
we're using a
I
decent
literally
sample
sent you the
size,
money, okay,
somebody
shut
is
up.
not going to be
Purple-
beautiful.
Purple
What
won't
type
give
of
me
ice cream would
so
you have?
I don't know. I would leave that decision up to the audience because I
this
think
episode?
they would do a great job because they know how to spend their money, like by going to Vessel
What if the
and
audience,
helping the channel out at vessel.com/the TTV channel, where you can access all of our content a week in advance for Vessel early access subscriptions, only $3 a month, or what was it,
price
like
of a
$19
pencil
a year?
ice cream sundae.
$20 a year, $19.99.
Yeah, $19.99 a year, and that's for all the early access content. You get to access all of our content early in advance, and you also get to access some exclusive shows that we do, like the Untitled Let's Play with me and Prpl, and the TTV Podcast After Show, which is going to be coming back pretty soon.
And some
Yeah.
more series you've got in the pipeline, hopefully coming very
Didn't you
very
say it
soon.
was coming back
Or
like
if
2
you-
weeks ago? I'm like,
Yeah,
it
Viper
still
got it
hasn't.
Well,
done.
we
I
haven't
just gotta,
recorded
compile
For
the video.
certain values of soon.
Didn't you say I'd like
Yeah, we
come
have to
back
still
on
record it.
I heard my name,
the
but
stuff?
you know.
We're not
you
gonna
credit
just
and saying
Purple.
you got
Can
it
you
done.
just be quiet? You're ruining the plug.
Not you.
Anyway,
so annoying.
but if you don't want to spend any money, which is totally understandable, everybody has got limited amounts of cash. You want to save up, get yourself a burger or something. That's totally cool. I understand.
Get
don't
me
have to
ice
spend
cream
any
because
money.
Var won't.
Var won't do what he
Purple, you're the one who won't get the ice cream.
I gave you the
Don't
ice cream,
worry.
okay? Shush.
Don't worry, because you can avoid spending money by going to vessel.com and watching all of our content as it's released on the the usual release date without the early access, completely for free. You can access every video except the exclusive videos like the Untitled Let's Play for free without spending a dime, and it helps us out a lot compared to watching that video on YouTube. So if you don't want to spend money, you're still helping us out quite a lot, and you get to help us make videos like this one. If you enjoy our content or really anything we do, it's a great way to help support us. So
Get
that's
hype.
vessel.com/the TTV channel. Help us out. Help us help you. Also, let's get ice cream. Wink, wink.
What if the audience
Oh,
wanted
do
garlic
Do
flavored ice
not
cream?
wink at our fans.
No, do not.
I want a gif of Var winking now.
Whoa.
It's gonna be a new reaction gif.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Do
Let's
it.
go.
Another
Let's do
reminder I feel like we should do on a semi-regular basis is for Brick Fair, Virginia. We're going to be there
Virginia.
at the public days on August 6th and the 7th in Chantilly, Virginia. Hopefully meet some fans there. So if you want to be
Yeah.
there,
Do we have a new announcement to make?
I would
Do we have
like
any- I think
to-
we do.
I think we could go ahead and make that announcement. What do you
Maybe
think?
we should.
I mean,
Maybe we should
how-
do it later on today.
how do you feel, Viper?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
Later on
mean-
today. Well, we can do
Wink,
it. This isn't coming until Monday.
The last thing I want to do is say that I'm going to do something, then I'm like, sorry guys, it's not happening. You know?
Well, I mean,
Man, you are such a buzzkill.
Well, now you know why I was
Now
saying
everybody pretty much
probably the
knows
whole
what it
time
is,
because
so.
that's a no from me.
We may as well say it.
I could.
we'll
be
edit
going
it
to
out
Brick
if we
Fair.
want to. Hey, yo, Viper's going to Brick Fair.
100% confirmed
quotes.
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Do not do this to me, guys.
Absolute certainty.
Trust me, something like out of the blue, strange, like will happen. I won't be able to go.
She gets struck by lightning.
Yep.
Against all
In the
odds,
plane.
Viper has done the impossible and will maybe
I get
be
struck
going
by
to Brick
lightning
Fair.
and
And
it sends me into a
suddenly-
different dimension.
Suddenly,
Now I'm
with that
Viper
really
announcement out
upset
there,
that I'm not going to be able to go.
aw,
Viper, can I ask that you not get struck by lightning? Because like Brick Fair is supposed to be like a fun thing, and that would be kind of crappy if we all met up for the first time only to mourn your death.
Well, you know, Kai will be there with a camera, so I mean,
Oh my god.
on the
Oh, you know
channel.
Kai would capitalize on that.
He'll be there. The plane is coming in the land. Lightning strikes. But he's at
strike.
the airport with the camera.
I did title the video "Lightning Strikes TTV Host." You won't believe what happens next.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
like-
sure
he's
I
like-
believe it.
You'll see, he's like,
Well-
he zooms in, you see that there's this Viper, and then suddenly like a lightning bolt just like smashes through the window.
Right? Right? Right?
So with all that
Right.
said, that means we now have 6 TTV hosts going to Brick Fair this year. It's me and Vin and Meso and Eljay and Kahi and Viper. That's like practically everybody that matters at least. So
Hey!
Wow.
Excuse me?
We will have fun in your honor. We will like keep your memory alive.
Oh, dude, I saw something pretty recently. This group of friends, they went on like some great expedition to Canada or what have you. Their friend couldn't go. They
They all
got a
died.
cardboard cutout of him and brought
Oh
the
my
cutout with them. We should totally do that with you, Takuma.
That's funny.
Right. I'll just take
We
a
could do that with
less
Prpl,
than
too.
flattering picture of me.
Well, I feel like
we
that'd
can
be
run it
creepy.
over and like toss it in a paper shredder or something.
Burn it.
That's
Burn it with
really
like a pile of
disturbing.
Twinkies or something.
Yeah, we'll take cutouts of both of them and just take them with us. Be like they're there the entire time.
that would actually be
Take
pretty funny.
like a
Who's gonna
cloud
make the-
Purple and like throw ice cream at her face trying to get into her mouth.
Wow.
But then she'd
like-
smell like really gross after like a day though.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh,
Save
dude,
it
We'd
for
have to
that
get rid
was
of her. We'd have to put her
nothing-
out of her misery.
Nothing out of the
Oh.
ordinary, I guess.
TTV kills Prpl live.
You could do like
It's
water.
the day you've been waiting for! The death of Prpl Dragon!
You just lay the
Wow.
cutout on a bench and you do like the waterboarding thing, except it's melted ice cream.
Ice cream boarding.
Prpl's like, what is this? I don't even.
We come back from break for oh hey guys, we got an open position, time to do a casting call.
Oh boy.
But
Well,
Mange
yeah,
is coming
Brick
back
Fair hype.
before too long, isn't he?
Oh yeah, you're
He won't
right.
be back before
Who's
Brick-
Oh,
Mange?
perfect.
Yeah,
We can
you
replace Prpl with Mange.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Return of the Invictus announced.
So excited.
That's such a dated video series.
I know.
Well, now he
half
can
of
do it
our
for
audience
like,
doesn't even know what it is.
He can do it for the
I don't even know what that
Shouldn't.
is.
Go watch the Invictus analysis. You'll laugh. Okay. Well, anyway, that's Brick Fair fans. Come if you can. We'll be doing.
There is a
copious
5%
meetups.
chance I'll be able to go.
Probably just one.
There's like a negative
Oh, hey.
0% chance.
Sounds
I'll
like
be
a
able to go.
5% chance of rain too.
Insert
Here's
what's your
hoping,
excuse
Skooma.
here.
All right. So, with that being said, want to get into some news, guys?
What news? Bionicle's
what
dead,
is there
remember?
what is there to even talk about? Meso.
Honestly, not too terribly much. The only thing even relating to news that I can think of is there was an article posted in, I think, Blocks magazine that was shared in some online LEGO communities. It's basically saying that some of the things we interpret as negatives about Bionicle, indicators that it's not selling well, may actually be part of LEGO's business strategy for that particular theme. So, like, for instance, stuff like the sets going on discount early on, or being produced. It sounds ridiculous. If these people weren't established already for, like, years, I would cast doubt upon this.
Yeah, I don't.
I have not
I
seen
just, like-
this.
Wait. All right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. In order to make sure Bionicle is a success,
We're gonna screw
make
ourselves.
sure it doesn't happen. We're gonna make it the most non-successful thing. We're gonna panic the fans. We're gonna make sure their hair goes gray, and that's how we're gonna do it. That's how it's gonna be a success. Is that what you're telling me?
They say things like Bionicle has larger growth than the average LEGO set. This was the statistic. Stupid car.
I didn't hear one.
Hasn't happened in a
Did you guys
while,
hear
I
a
think.
car?
Meso, that
I
nervous
didn't.
tick of yours is showing again.
Yeah, schizophrenia's back.
It's not going away. Shut up.
Some people have
still here.
voices in their head. Meso has a Toyota.
A Toyota Corolla, to be exact.
Okay, fair enough. We're done. Now, anyway, what I was saying. This was a statistic that kind of made me go, what? The Hero Factory theme apparently averaged 37% annual growth, according to this dude in this magazine. The typical Lego set averaged about 12% annual growth over the same time period, according to the article. They also mention, in regards to Bionicle, that another important factor is that the HF and Bionicle themes are discounted heavily at times, sometimes 50% off retail, thus improving returns.
But what that statement doesn't make sense. So you've got a set, right? It costs a certain amount of money to produce. So let's just say $10. Lego adds like another $5 premium on that set. So it's like $15 set, right? Then you sell it at Walmart. You make that return. Some of that premium goes to the retailer that sold it. The rest of that premium goes to Lego, right? Well, not really, actually, because they buy it in advance. But still, the idea is still there. So when they discount it to like 50% off, it is now $10. So literally, it's only making back the amount of money that took to make it, and not making any kind of profit at all. So exactly
no
how is that
markup.
helping anyone?
This article looks like it's
know.
based completely on one person's speculation and conjecture, not any actual statistics.
Right, that's my issue with this article, because like
Yeah.
I don't see any kind of numbers. I don't see any. Well, I do see numbers, but they just seem like
that
he
are
threw them out.
meaningless.
They're not
Or like where it
sourced.
goes
Yeah,
on to
it-
say collectors will pay, XYZ number of more, higher dollars. That
Right.
doesn't make anything for
But-
Lego.
Yeah, but who? Yeah, exactly. Who does that help? That doesn't help Lego. If you're selling a set
Yeah.
that was $8 for $40 on eBay, it's not like that extra money is going to Lego or anything. It's not going to anybody. You're paying top dollar for a retired set. It's a retired set. Lego's not making money off of it.
It's kind of weird because it seems like this guy, he read brick by brick, which you should totally get on.
Oh my god.
audibletrial.com/TTV.
Yeah, move along.
Sorry, I forgot about it. And then it's like, I can do this, and then made this article.
Well, look, the only reason I'm even giving this the time of day
It's because you
is
want
because
some
it's
hope.
written by Ed Maciorowski from Brick Picker, which is not only an established site, but this magazine that he's writing for has been around for many years and interviewed many people from Lego, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that they would have insider knowledge.
But then they need to
what
cite
is it?
some sort of sources or something.
Exactly. They're making these bold claims that seem implausible to people, and they don't even say where it's from and what.
Okay, I
He's
see
saying
here.
average of 30 whatever percent annual growth. What set? How does he know?
I see. I get it.
I'm
going
getting
to go
this
ahead and-
whole 67% of statistics are made up on the spots. So,
I went ahead and checked out this site because I've never heard of Brick Picker, which, what a
heard of
I
testament.
thought that was
Booger
just a
Picker.
specific area of the Lego store.
It's basically
Let's
like
pick a brick.
it's like no, it's not.
No, it's pick a booger.
Wow.
Thank you, Ben. It's like Wall Street, the Wall Street market for Lego. So I went ahead and I linked it. It shows values for things, for Lego sets. People sell Lego sets
I recognize
there
this site.
on the site. So it kind of judges like the value of a certain set, if it's gone up, if it's gone down, in accordance to how well it's selling, what the prices are, so on and so
Oh,
forth.
this is kind of
So
trippy, actually.
there's a good chance that what he's saying here is not based necessarily off of retailers, but the website,
The secondhand market
his website.
website. Oh, yeah. Certainly
But-
possible, yeah. That would make sense.
But that still doesn't mean the line is a success. It just means the value of the particular set for the people that want it, the fans, has gone up. But that doesn't mean the
Exactly.
set successfully sold during its lifetime. He's still basing
Nope.
this off of retired sets. Retired sets aren't making any revenue back.
Yep.
So I'm
Yeah,
really confused
unfortunate.
as to what the statement he's trying to make is.
I guess
here,
maybe-
because I just don't get it.
Maybe
I
the
think maybe what. Go ahead, Ben.
I was gonna say maybe the higher demand for some retired sets would increase demand for the sets that are currently out.
I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think what he's getting at here is you should buy these because on secondhand markets, they do well. They do very well. Better than average Lego sets on the
For
secondhand
reselling.
market. Exactly. So buy it now. Buy it while it's out. Buy it when they're making all these deals and cutting all these prices and then sell it later, and you're going to see a higher return than if you would on a normal system set.
Kind of like you guys were talking about with General Grievous.
Well, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
That being said, that's all well and good, and I don't doubt that's true. But like,
What does that have to
doesn't
do with
really-
Lego's return?
doesn't really do much.
Right,
For the
but
people worried.
yeah,
Well,
like why is he
actually,
mentioning the 37% annual growth of Hero Factory as a theme then? Because that's not like what does that have to do with us? I don't see how these discounts and how like
Yeah,
selling
I
in
mean,
the second market
okay,
is going
weird.
to
Encouraging
correlate
people
towards the
to
success
buy
of the
too
now
market.
many-
while it's low and sell later actually does help Lego because more people would be
Does
buying it. It would because the people who are going to buy it later aren't going to say, "Oh, I'm going to wait on until the price is higher than it is now."
Yeah, but the only time that sets are put on clearance is when the retailer has decided that the set is no longer worth selling at the full retail value. It's just sat on the shelves for too long.
Well,
and
yeah,
they're
I'm
just trying
not
to clear
saying
stock.
wait
Point.
for it to go on clearance and then buy it and sell it later. I'm just saying.
But that's what this guy's
I'm
saying.
just saying. Yeah, I'm just
Case
saying.
in-
In general, buying more now to sell later would help because
It's
Yeah.
now.
You're
it's
buying
it's
more.
it,
yeah.
buying it now helps them. Buying it later doesn't, and the people who are going to buy it later,
Yeah.
that's not going to change.
And if because like Lego might not be seeing that return anymore because they've already sold the sets to the retailers, but the retailers are seeing that return. They're seeing the sets being bought. And
No, they're
seeing
not.
them being
They're seeing
bought.
half of the return.
I mean,
Once
they're still
again,
seeing the demand.
when someone only demand for half a price though, what they're seeing is that people want a set that's not worth what Lego's trying to sell it for. That's all
Fair
they're seeing.
point.
What they're seeing is that they just lost half the money they spent getting these sets on the shelves.
Yeah.
'Cause the retailers buy the sets first before they put it on the shelves. So
Sometimes
they've already
worse
invested.
In case of my
When a retailer puts a set on clearance, it means they've invested their money, didn't see that return, and now they have to reduce the price to
get rid of
half
it.
of what they put in back. Yeah.
case in point, the $5 golly that I bought, which is actually a third
Ah,
of
that
retail.
makes me so
Right.
mad,
They've
'cause
only
I
made a
can't
third
find
of what
any.
they spent on that set. So, like, when something is on clearance, it's not a good thing. It's because the
Yeah.
retailer's not making their money back. So there's no reason a retailer to want to continue buying the sets and put them on shelves if they know they're not going to get their investment back.
That was the part that stuck out to me because the whole concept of buying now and selling later, that does make sense, but the whole thing about the clearance price, that
Yeah, I wasn't
doesn't
talking about the
really-
clearance or sales or anything like that. I'm just saying, in general, buying now helps Lego. Sell later does not. But if you're buying more to
Quite
sell
right.
later, then overall it's better for Lego.
I wish I'd bought a ton of Grievuses and just had them sitting around.
Yeah.
To be
kinda
fair,
wanted
we
to do.
also don't know the price per set because we all the retailers buy their sets in bulk. So obviously there's going to be a reduced price on the actual set itself.
Oh, that's a good point.
We don't
So, yeah,
know
when
what
they-
the markup is.
Yeah, we don't know what the markup is. So when they do make it or put it on clearance, we don't know if it's actually being reduced to like $5 or if they actually bought it for $5 and they are making their profit back now.
I mean, like,
Don't know.
Yeah, and they can
if I can
afford
give a
to cut that
specific
down.
example, I worked in a restaurant for almost a decade. When you go to like a McDonald's or some sort of fast food and you get like your small, medium, large soda or whatever, that drink has the highest markup of anything in the entire restaurant. That's actually what they're making most of their money on. Not even kidding. The soda that you put in the cup, in that paper cup, which costs like a penny, the soda you put in it costs even less.
Yeah, it's super cheap. Like, I had like 2 liters of Coke is like 10p or something. Like,
It's-
ridiculous.
the
Because all it
actual
is
cost-
carbonated water and syrup.
Yeah, the actual
Like
cost to
Coca-Cola
the
syrup.
restaurant for that cup of soda is maybe a couple cents.
Yeah, which is
Maybe
insane.
2 cents. And you're paying, $2, $3, $4 for
Yeah,
it.
you're paying
Yeah,
like
like $3.
£1.20 for a bottle of Coke, and it didn't even cost like 10p.
It's a lot of drugs.
Wow.
So, yeah. At the end of the
So
Basically, the moral of the
basically,
story.
McDonald's could do if they wanted to. They could be like, "Oh, well, guess what, everybody? 50% off on all drinks," and they'd still make a profit because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
thinking you're getting a great
Yeah.
deal, but all they're doing is reducing the markup.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's
So-
interesting. So we really just do not know.
We
This
don't
guy
know. Yeah,
might
we're
be
not retailers.
spot on. But either way,
seems
either way, I like the
implausible to
message that
someone
he's
who's
saying here.
observed
This is
the
an
trends.
incredibly positive message, and it's great incentive. Go buy Bionicle. That sounds good to me.
I
But
guess.
LJ, what if you read this article and you're like, oh, Bionicle's doing well? Cool, I don't need to go buy it.
Then you're Then you didn't read the article.
Well,
Or you didn't listen to this
then
phenomenal
what
podcast.
kind of Meso, how does that even make sense? I like
Well,
Bionicle,
no, I get
but
what
I'm
he's
only
saying.
going to buy them if I don't think it's doing well, because I don't actually care about it enough to buy the sets, but if it's doing... Yeah,
It's
my
doing
head
poorly,
hurts.
Then yeah,
You
I'm
say
gonna buy
you
them
say that
all.
doesn't make sense, and it does not. But that is a part of the community. People sometimes go complacent with Bionicle existing as it is, and just don't buy the sets. It's what happened the first time in G1.
Like they
Yeah.
take it for granted. Like they just assume that there's going to be all these new sets that they can buy, and they should save up their money for that instead of buying the ones
Right.
that are available
Exactly.
So
now.
it's like you see the
short-
sets now and you're
Yeah,
like,
that's
wow, I don't
different
like any of
stuff.
these designs, but then
The quote right here: "Short production runs and an avid fan base make Bionicle worthwhile." Really? What if the avid fan base spends all their time arguing on the internet and doesn't actually buy any sets? What then?
Listen,
Then
all I'm
everyone's
saying is
screwed
that
over.
Reaver's the best Toa.
So,
But-
I think I'm not saying discount the article. It may have some good points. It may have some good knowledge, but it seems implausible to me
I think
as a
there's just
follower
no-
of Construction.
Yeah.
Sources or anything to actually, add credibility. That's the biggest problem with this is
Yeah.
credibility.
yeah,
But
but
I'll say I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say, considering Brick Picker is a website that specifically monitors value of sets, I'm gonna trust it. To a
That
certain
adds
extent.
a hint of credibility.
Yeah.
right. And like it would make sense for stagnant releases with retailers. Like if they were wary about releasing the entire wave at once, but instead bought certain sets in bulk, that the ones that they know are going to sell, like Tahu for instance, and they just get a bunch of Tahus instead of buying the entire wave and then stocking the shelves with that makes a lot of sense because it's cheaper in the long run for them, and they can go ahead and clear that stock out and bring in the other waves or the other sets from the wave. So that makes sense why Target only had like Kopaka and Tahu and Umarek, and that was it. Because you know, they didn't want to invest that capital in like the entire wave of sets to fill the stock. Because there's no way to know if that's going
Which
to
is
make that
what
return.
happened with Hero Factory all the way back when in Invasion from Below.
Right.
Which is why I find it ludicrous that they can actually claim that HF averaged 37% annual growth. I could cut that down under half.
Well-
at a 15% annual growth, and I would still be skeptical.
Well, they also don't say the time frame it made that 37% annual growth. Because I could believe it would make that kind of growth up until Breakout, and then from then it kind of stagnated and went down. But
True. Yeah, that was the point, the high point.
yeah, so like I can sort of see that. They didn't give a time frame, so it's hard to say whether or not that's accurate or not. So I don't know. They also didn't give any sources, so once again, hard to say if it's accurate or not.
You should get this guy on the podcast, talk to him.
Yeah, but I guess in a way I can sort of see how these kind of roundabout decisions might be a benefit to the line. It's just it's different than what we had assumed before, so it's kind of like sort of a shock that maybe this is all intentional. But
All we can say right here is take it with a grain of salt, buy the sets, don't pirate Journey to One, and cross our fingers for next year. That's pretty much
Yeah.
the ever-present moral.
But even then, it's weird because isn't that the whole point of waves is to stagnate some of the releases, so you're not releasing an entire year's worth of sets at once?
I don't know, man. I got no clue.
Like, why, if they're gonna do that, why wouldn't they do like mini waves or something in between big releases?
Beats
I
me.
think that's what the retailers are doing right now.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, why should the retail? Why wouldn't Lego just go ahead and do that? If this guy's claiming that this is a strategy that Lego is doing, right? If that's the case, then why aren't we getting mini wave releases rather
Right.
than giving us an arbitrary time when the sets are supposed to be out but not actually out?
Beats me.
Yeah, it is really weird. Well, didn't Lego have this sort of thing where some sets were released in March this year? Like, what's that
Yeah,
all
they
about?
did that with some Ninjago sets, like the spinners would sometimes come out in March.
It wasn't just the spinners. It was also some superhero sets, and I think some Star Wars sets too.
It would make sense if they were timing it in relation to the movies releases or whatever with superhero sets. And with Star Wars, I know a bunch got delayed coming into the year of 2016. I'm not sure why particularly, but they were in other countries and not in the U.S. Kind of similar to what happened with other themes in years past, like Chima.
Yeah, they
I don't
really
know.
might as well just do like
Beats me.
quarterly releases if this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
idea.
you'd think, huh? It's weird. It doesn't really
Yeah.
make it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. So it's like I feel like I just got out of Batman v Superman, and I'm trying to find a reason to like the movie. It's like I guess that's a reason. I guess that sort of makes sense, or is that just an excuse to kind of ignore the actual issue? Don't know.
I
It's hard
bet
to
you
tell.
like a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, I bet I do. Listen, Iron Man 3 was a crap movie too. Come on, people.
I'm beginning doing what you guys were doing, and I'm rewatching all of the MCU. And Iron
nice.
Man 1 is a very solid film. You were right about
Oh
that.
yeah,
It
dude.
is.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
watched Iron Man 1 and 2 the other night.
That movie is good
I
stuff.
have like
Still
no
one of
memory of
the-
any of the
Iron
Iron
Man
Man
1 is,
movies
like,
for
the
some
best-
reason.
I mean, they are
never
old. They
liked
came
them,
out in
you never
2008,
saw
so
Oh wow, that is old. Holy cow.
yeah.
I
that
just
was a
really
whole-
like Tony
beginning.
Stark in that
8
movie.
years
His
ago.
characterization is on point in Iron Man 1 because he's like funny, but he's also driven and he also is serious. but
Yeah, his
he's
personality has
still
changed
quippy.
quite a lot
Yeah.
since then.
Feels like it regressed.
Yeah, it does. Oh well.
But anyway, that's pretty much all the Bionicle news we have to talk about. So
Alright,
everything
Yeah.
else,
That can't be all.
that's totally all Eljay. The graphic novel's coming soon, but not yet.
Yeah, there's not really else
So.
or anything else.
I always like the part in
It's
Iron
just,
Man where he's like,
bed
I
bar.
want a cheeseburger. Give me a double cheeseburger.
Press conference.
So he comes out of like being a prisoner of war. He's like, give me a cheeseburger.
I'm sure you do the exact same thing.
Oh, heck I would. Yeah.
I
We
probably
really need to
prefer
get
an
like
ice
some
cream,
kind of
but
Lego executive on to just sort of explain some of these things to us.
unless
That'd
it's
be
like
nice.
confidential and you're not supposed to share that information.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, just like a basic explanation, like, is this on purpose? They could just be like, yes or no. And they don't have to explain why, but it would be nice to know because
Is this
there's
on
just
purpose?
like so many
That's
things.
top secret.
All right.
I would imagine they would not want to tip their hand and actually tell the internet, like, oh, a theme of ours is failing. They always try to sugarcoat it or
Right.
not comment about it. So we probably never get the answers to the questions I would want to ask.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
put out
no,
some
probably not,
feelers.
but-
Kevin Hinkle, we need you. Come on.
Ha,
Come on over.
that'd be cool.
Who's
That's
Kevin
really
Hinkle?
creepy.
That's it's the Lego community
I feel like
manager,
everything
think.
is just really creepy to you, Purple.
That sounded really
Yeah,
creepy. It's like, hey,
So
come
yeah,
over.
of course.
I think you're just really creepy, and
Well, I mean,
like
You're
you
projecting your
but
creepiness in others.
You don't know. that
Purple
you're
is
really
a closet
creepy.
creeper.
That's really weird.
Oh.
I agree. That is really
Keep
weird.
saying this.
It's really creepy.
Did you really
Anyway,
need to make
how's
that
it
a
been,
pun? Like,
So we're literally we're having a discussion right now, and you're like, "Yeah, well, time to stop that." Hey, how's it been? We're talking about how's it been. Just shut up.
Call it Purple creepy.
It's warm.
Is that how's it been?
It was snowing last week, but it's warm now. I'm sorry.
It was
So it's been
snowing
creepy.
Today,
There you
then
go.
it stopped. Now I'm sad because we haven't had snow in like 2 years now.
It snowed
Take my
4
snow,
years
please.
ago, and then it stopped, and I've never had it
Wow.
again.
I hate
What,
snow.
what if it snows again, and you actually get the pattern down? It only snows during presidential elections.
What?
What are you even
Meso
saying?
said.
I
Meso
wasn't
said the
listening to you.
last time it snowed was 4 years ago. Last time we had a presidential election.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
It's
trying
also
to get
leap
at,
year.
Eljay.
meaning that he could predict when it'll snow.
It was also a year 4 years ago. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, and 4 years ago it was 2012, and the world ended.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why it snowed.
Yeah. Man, is this really it? Is this what we've come
Yes, LJ, there's no news.
to? Okay, how's about I go to the message boards and we'll try and find some questions? Does that
Yeah,
sound
let's,
good?
let's talk about message board stuff. Let's do it. I like this idea.
Okay,
all right.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So can I be a mod
Regular
now?
conversations overrated.
They look
Yeah,
a lot
I
better
I mean,
now. I wish I could
we
pick
were
up
having
that.
a regular conversation, and you stopped us to say, "How's it going?"
And you barreled right on through. So what's your point?
You're useless. That's my point. Also, you lagged out, so I've got no clue what you said.
Barreled on through, so what's your point?
I couldn't hear you over Viper's laughing.
Alright, cool, then you'll hear me.
Sugar.
Okay.
You say that like I'm actually going to listen to you in the recording. No, I'm not going to do that, Meso, because I don't want to hear your stupid voice.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
snap.
Meso, here's a question to start things off. It's from TAC210. How do you gain like 5 levels in Halo in a couple days?
Because he doesn't do anything else.
5 levels in Halo.
Except go to Walmart.
Here's the 3-step process. Number 1, go to Walmart. Number 2, buy Xbox point cards at Walmart.
I was gonna
Number
say, he
3,
buys
use them and buy gold rec packs to get
You
XP
don't do
boosts.
that.
He buys
No, I don't do
Doritos and
that.
Mountain Dew.
I was
for
about to
extra
say,
points.
there's no way you do that.
No, I don't do that. Admittedly, I did buy a little too many gold packs and got a little too many XP boosts, which is why I'm such a high level right now, but I don't buy them at Walmart.
Well, hey,
Wow.
Meso buys
Okay.
Doritos and Mountain Dew so he can get extra XP points. On
For
him.
your information, I don't even like Doritos.
You don't even eat them. You just buy them and scan the code or put in the code or whatever you're supposed to do.
He has
They
a
actually do
closet
that
that's
with
just
that.
full of Doritos. You cannot open it, or it's all gonna come out in a big tidal wave.
When Halo 4 came out, they had this Doritos promotion with like double XP on the back, and I made it my life's mission to go to all my Walmarts and like jot down the codes in the back of the bag to use
Wow!
double XP.
Wow,
I remember-
Meso!
I remember doing that way back when
Wait,
for
you
like
stole
Halo 4.
all the codes?
Well,
They
okay,
had
if they're
multiple
putting it on
uses.
the outside of the bag,
Yeah,
that's
they
kind of
had
their
multiple
own stupid fault. But I have to imagine
Yeah,
if it's
that's-
going on the
that's
outside of the
dumb,
bag, it's
but-
not necessarily a unique code, is
Plus,
it?
it says
I would
it
be
says
so
purchase not
annoyed
necessary.
if I bought a bunch of Doritos just for the codes and none of them worked. I would be
Meso,
so mad.
you should have like right next to the code said Meso was here.
Well, you
like a
see,
little
it's
He
skull
just-
gets
next to
custom rubber stamp.
Yeah.
He just walks up, crushes all the
It
chips inside.
It just says Meso approved.
yeah. Yeah. Test
This code
twice.
works. Meso approved. Well, it did when I
Yeah.
used it.
So
But
let's
yeah,
see.
moral of the story: Arena or Warzone XP jackpots are your friend.
Or bust.
Or bust,
Let
yeah.
me see. Another question we have here. First of all, somebody was booking a trip to Virginia for Brick Fair, which, by the way, that's awesome. We're so excited to see you guys there.
I still
And
need to
was
do
curious
that
as to-
Q&A video.
Yes, you do.
Who wants to do it with me?
Me.
No.
He was curious as to whether or not we would be there for only one of the public days, or neither, or both, or what have you.
Both.
All
Public
of them.
days
We're-
are 6th to the 7th, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be there for both public days, so come on
Yeah.
in, see us. We'll be at the Bionicle table.
Unless you're
We're
at
going to be
lunch.
really easy to see, because not only are we going to be a large group of people, but look for the guy in the mask. I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll
Or
probably
just
all be
get a
wearing
map and look for
TTV
the
shirts or
Bionicle
something.
table.
That's too easy. Make it fun.
Yeah. It'll be obvious when you see TTV, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Although,
Yeah,
suffice
it'll
to
be
say,
super
TTV
obvious. We're gonna all be bunched up together, like a bunch of idiots.
Like penguins.
you are definitely going to have
I'll-
people miss you when you go out for lunch, though. Guarantee it.
That's fine. I want to eat. The only
Well,
way I
they
get
can
to
come back
eat
later
is without
because
the
it's a
mask.
whole day, yay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
They'll
just
probably
that
be waiting in
clarification.
line all morning. It's right when you guys go out for lunch is when they'll finally get inside.
Is the line that bad?
Oh yeah, public days. If you don't get there early, you will be waiting in a line for a while.
Well, that's some good
snap.
tips for the listeners. If you
Oh yeah,
want to get in, you better
show
get there early.
up early. Last time I went, it's some sort of, I don't know if it's city law or state law or whatever, but because there was so many people, there's a capacity for the building that can't, go past.
Yeah.
But I think it was the combination of that and how many people were standing in the huge line outside. The fire department actually had to be present.
My goodness.
So there was like a fire truck outside and stuff.
What
I'm
if
hoping,
like twice the amount of people showed up for TTV? That'd be hilarious, right?
Yeah, if,
Come on,
if
make
you're
it happen,
only going the
guys.
public day, get there early so you can get in the line early. If you're an exhibitor, you can go in and out whenever you want. Forget the guys in line. You just make sure you're wearing your brick badge and you're all good to go. VIP
Yeah.
entrance,
oh,
which
heck
is really
yeah.
just the front door.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm so excited for that. And yeah, I really hope there are people from the paper, local paper, And they really
No.
want a picture with the guy in the mask. Ah, yeah.
Why would they ever do that?
Why
It's a
would you want to do that?
convention.
Because then I'll be in the paper.
Have you never been in the paper before?
I actually have.
You have a freaking channel with 25,000 people. Why do you care about
Why do you
being
care
in
about
the
a
Because
paper?
they don't
Because-
matter to LJ.
Numbers on a
That's not
screen.
Who
true.
reads the news?
It's not because I think people read it, but
You just want to cut it
the
out and frame it
novelty.
on your wall.
The only
Exactly.
reason I
Subscribers
ever
are just
liked
numbers on a
newspapers
screen.
was for
I wanna
the
be-
Sunday comics. But now we have the internet, so I don't even need it for that.
are you
It's
kidding
like
me?
it's like
I'll be the
Incredibles
Sunday
where
comic.
LJ's just looking at his wall of fame. It's just like
He's like
tons-
40 years old,
tons of
super
cloud
overweight.
paper, and
Yeah.
he's like, yeah. I
It's
wanna
gonna
live
be
like
the
that,
exact
yeah.
setup
Good
to
old
the
days.
Incredibles.
We'll have like 1 billion subscribers on YouTube and just be making bank off of Vessel. But LJ will be old, sitting in his rocking chair, staring at the framed newspaper on the wall and going,
Yeah.
I'm
Just
made
look at
it
a
to the
completely
big
blank
I
wall
can
with
see
one
now.
little picture in it.
While the
Our subscribers
paparazzi
are
are
just
trying to smash
numbers on
down
a
his
screen.
door.
All I care about are words on a page.
Listen,
He'll have
I
even
think
hung
it'd
it
be
in the
great.
stupidest place where it gets all the sunlight and fades and there's nothing even there anymore, but he'll still be sitting there staring at it because he'll spend
I'll
so much
imagine
time
it.
staring at it that the image will have burned into his retina.
exactly.
Wow.
And
It's gonna
literally
be right there
everywhere
for me
he
to
looks,
see
it's
forever.
just that newspaper, and he's just euphoric.
Yeah,
Dang.
it's gonna be fantastic.
That sounds
That's
pretty
and you
metal.
know what?
His mask will be in tatters, just hanging from his ZZ Top beard.
That's so metal. Wait,
LJ
ZZ Top
with a
beard.
beard,
Please
that's hard
enlighten
to
me as to what
imagine.
this is.
Do you not know who ZZ Top is?
That's a person?
Oh no, not again! No,
Don't leave, Takuma.
no.
So, but no, I can see it now. It's like the setup to the Incredibles, but we'll rename it and it'll be El Incredibles, and it'll still work.
Shut up!
I feel like if LJ had a beard, he'd have like one of these beard hat things where it's like,
I've wanted to grow a beard for so long. Those things are hacks.
well, it gives the illusion that you have a beard until
they're
you can like grow an
scams.
Maybe
actual
you're just
one.
not
Cheeks.
masculine enough for a beard, Eljay.
I didn't
Anyway, so
realise,
let's
like,
get
facial
another
hair.
question.
This is ZZ Top.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that guy.
They're a
I know
music
him.
group.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's
All right,
exactly.
Oh,
That's exactly how
so
my
which
beard
one's
is gonna
ZZ
work.
Top?
I don't know. Which one's Contra? Why does Zelda wear a
Which
pointy
one is
green
Contra?
hat?
That band should be on the ZZ bottom of the
Wait,
music
so is
chart.
Aragon the dragon?
Oh my goodness.
I used to think Aragon was the dragon
I did too.
for like the
Until I
first
read the
5
book.
pages.
Wait.
Yeah.
Aragon isn't the dragon?
Shut
Okay,
up!
that's it.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Saphira is the dragon. Aragon is the dude that rides her.
Yeah.
Darth Maul is the Phantom Menace.
Purple.
Purple.
What?
Why did you take it like that?
To get like what?
Nothing. Another question, please.
What?
all right, what would happen if a member died? But what would also happen if a member died on air, live?
Must we always ask?
Despite what
Yeah,
Kai
I feel like we've answered this already.
It's always
Like,
like a
how many
fantasy
times?
for some
Kahi
fans.
answered this.
It's
Kahi
always
talked
like a
about this on the
fantasy.
message board.
Kahi would totally do it. I
to
think I'm pretty sure we can all say that we would not.
No. I wouldn't
Kahi
even
would
think
do
of
it for
that.
the money.
I'm pretty sure we've answered this question before on a podcast at
I
some
think
point.
we
Yes.
have, yeah.
We've discussed
Oh,
it ad nauseum.
If you want a
Yeah.
refresher, here's
Okay.
what would happen. If somebody died, we'd feel bad. If somebody died on air, we'd feel worse.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
end.
All right.
Next
fine,
question.
Fine. Okay. What are your stances on art/mock thieves and policies against them on the site?
Kill
I
him.
hate
Terrible
them. They should
people.
all
They
die.
suck.
Next question.
Yeah. Considering that pretty much everyone in this call has some sort of an art background, be it actual
Drawing.
Can I just say
drawing
something
and
quick?
artistry.
I had a thought the other
comics.
day. We're like almost all comic makers. Why
Oh,
are
yeah.
we doing a podcast instead of doing a comic book?
Because that's boring.
That would be cool.
Because everyone fell out of love with comics. For some
No one
reason.
likes
Oh my
comics.
gosh, I swear, Meso.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying we should, but I'm saying if we really put our mind to it, we could do a comic book
Well,
series.
I know what to do for the channel, guys.
Do it. I've always wanted somebody to do like a animated motion comic thing.
No,
That'd be
no,
cool.
not like an actual legit comic book, you fool.
You fool!
Like a Marvel comic?
Not Marvel. It'd be our own thing.
He's saying like a physical comic
Marvel
book
style,
that
but,
you
like,
open
our
it
own
up and
stuff.
you read it and
We just get a
flip
publisher.
pages.
Like a newspaper, but with more pictures that aren't of you.
Yeah.
And the same
These
amount
are all
of
so-
fiction.
These are
I
all
just
really
love that
old
response,
questions.
like, what do you think of art and mock thieves? They suck. Kill them. They should all die. Terrible people.
Kill them all!
Like, see, my
They
thing
must
is
be
like,
killed.
you know what? You guys can steal all you want. I can't stop you, but I just hope everybody knows how to use like Google Images or something. You're gonna get caught eventually.
Well, I mean, it's not like I see someone who just made a piece of art and I think, oh wow, they definitely stole that. Time to reverse search that and make sure it belongs to them. You know, it's like, unless there's a signature or like a logo or watermark on it, I don't really question who did it.
No, I mean, if
I
it
just kinda
does
assume
become a
the person that
question,
posted it
like,
is-
oh, like if there's anybody in there that comes in with a doubt, like, hey, so I think I saw this mock someone somewhere else. Are you sure this is yours? And then, you know, that whole thing. It's very circumstantial.
Well, I mean, usually when you're an art thief, you're an idiot. So it's like,
Yeah.
Usually.
Usually,
you're one of those
it's
intelligent
like-
you're gonna end up
ones.
getting caught.
it's pretty easy to tell. Yeah, they always get caught. So I don't know why people do it. It's really dumb.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why you would want to do it. Being an artist isn't that great.
Desperation.
Smooch off of popularity and stuff.
And being popular isn't that great. All these stupid friend requests I get on Skype on a daily basis. Yeah, not that
Oh,
great.
I
that
don't
Change your
reminds me,
Skype
we
name.
actually had this as a question, or well, not a question. It's just an instance.
Statement.
So we're gonna answer this. Don't add us on Skype.
Yeah,
Like,
don't. If
if
I
you find us on anything, go away.
Please.
I mean, if it's linked on the the front page of the website,
Like,
it's a difference.
Like-
Or if you need to add me
Yeah.
on Skype for game nights.
yeah. So the only times is if we actively link to it, or if we say, "Hey, nah, this is cool." But any other
Right.
time, like if you stumble across us or you look us up on Skype and you try and add us, 100% of the time we will not accept that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one,
Me
I
on
just block people
Facebook.
I don't know, and two, my Skype name isn't even related to Purple Dragon, so like I don't know who you're trying to add.
I'll probably
so-
report you as another one of those stupid.
the
spam,
spam
you know.
bots.
It's like, hey,
What the-
Takuma,
lady.
how's
Hey
it going?
baby,
It's like,
add me.
If you add me on Facebook, you're blacklisted from anything I'm in.
I'm gonna
forever.
add you on
I don't know.
Facebook, Var.
No one add me on. Well, I mean, you can add me on Facebook. I don't care.
Aww.
I'm talking about the people that don't know me at
If
all.
people want to interact with me, Twitter's the best way.
Yeah, Twitter.
yeah,
Twitter, I'm
Twitter's
cool.
fine.
Twitter, I like it. Twitter's great.
Yeah,
you can
I
use
like
Twitter all you
Twitter.
want.
I made
you can just talk to me
mistake
wherever,
of
but-
making an Instagram.
Anything linked on my on the cast
On
page.
the cast
I don't
page,
care.
yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I
too.
don't
Speaking
care
of
if
which,
you
I
add-
don't think my Tumblr's actually on the cast page.
Nobody
So-
cares.
I'm sorry, moving on.
Crime
Next
war.
question.
Purple, you have freaking everything on your cast page. You
I
don't
know,
need
right?
your Tumblr.
Actually, my picture's kind of outdated now too, since I dyed my hair. So,
Well, okay. In that case, Var, make it bald.
All right.
Just
Will
put
do.
it in Photoshop and like select an
You want it
area
shorter
and then make
after
it
all.
purple.
wow.
Her face.
So, another question. Will you do a TTV Mad Libs?
Oh my gosh.
I used to love doing Mad Libs so much back in the day. I'd make my own.
What
That would
what
be
are
really-
Mad
Remind me
Libs?
again of Mad Libs
Yeah,
again.
I was about to
Alright.
It's
say,
like
debating
the thing where
whether
you like
to
fill in
make
the blank with a
controversial
noun or an
statements.
adjective.
Mad
What are
Lib-
Mad Libs?
Mad Libs is basically someone writes a little story, but they leave out key words, and they just have.
Okay, I know what it is.
They just say, okay, this one's a noun, this one's an adjective, this one's a gerund. And then you have other
Wait.
people who haven't read your story.
What's a gerund?
A gerund? That's the verbs are like the ing, so like walking, swimming.
Walking,
Function as a
jumping,
noun.
running.
Never heard that
What about
term.
Jaredine?
Shut up, Eljay. So you have you have other people who haven't seen the story, and you just say, okay, give me a noun, give me a verb, give me this, and then you fill in all the blanks with the words they give you, and it just comes out something ludicrous.
Okay.
Like we'll do one that's like one sentence long right now. Somebody give me a noun.
Bacon.
Pizza.
I heard
Dragons.
bacon first. Okay, now give me a verb.
Ran.
Running.
Runs.
Jared.
That's-
Bacons.
I heard runs. Okay, sometimes they don't come out very good. Case in point. Var was walking down the street, saw a piece of bacon, and run him.
We should do this during the live stream, you guys.
How about we not do that?
Here's the issue.
Maybe,
it's like, I play
I'll
games-
type something up. I will type up a little story that we can do, maybe. Depends on
please.
if I have
You
the
could
time.
also just use the ones from the official site that I just linked. So
No, we can't just be any old Mad Lib.
why not?
Weirdy.
Make one. I remember we did,
Because
we
it's
did do,
TTV, we care about our listeners and our viewers. We want to do something special for them.
TTV's sad libs.
I remember we did ad-libbing on a Christmas episode, and that was
That was the
hilarious.
best. That was different.
That was
though.
our
that episode
first live stream,
50?
wasn't it?
No, that wasn't
I
a live
loved
stream. That
it.
was just an episode.
I loved that episode so much.
Yeah, that was really funny.
On the
You
week
sure that wasn't a
before
live stream?
Christmas and all through the town.
Oh, is that
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We did do that. I remember that.
Kai screwed it up all up. It's like, and then Kevin Feige is here, and then the
Yeah,
writer
Kai-
for
Kai-
Sky
he was
Kim
terrible on that.
Jong-un.
It's like,
I think, yeah, what was his name? Matt did Matt Goulet. He did a video on that.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna say
Uh,
Max
yeah,
Landis.
An animated podcast episode.
Max Landis and Kevin Feige. Yeah.
Oh, Kai.
Next question.
Alright.
Next question.
Well, I'm looking through this. Here's one. Hey, illustrious Var or Messinac, I don't care. I don't matter. Will weave a new TTV series with the female members yet?
What?
Viper, Purple, what do you think? You got any serious plans?
No.
No.
There's your answer.
There you go.
No.
All right, from the
In all
left.
seriousness,
That doesn't happen. What are we going to talk about? Makeup? What, you expect us to talk about?
I took a horror
What kind
makeup
of
class
shoes do you
once.
like?
That was fun.
Purple ones. I never would have guessed that.
I've been
Wow.
wearing the same shoes for over a decade.
I've been wearing the same
I
shoes
don't
for 2
think they were
years.
like, you must do it together. I think they just want to see you, like,
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a series.
I was just joking.
There's Undertale. There already
Yeah,
is a
there's
series.
Undertale.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
that reminds me of another
Viper and
question
I
I
are gonna
saw.
do a cooking show. Flour soup.
Yeah, flowers
I
too.
can't cook worth crap.
That reminds me of another question I saw on I forget what video it was, but it was, so has Prpl replaced Viper?
What?
What
Yes,
do you think,
guys,
Viper?
I'm not here. I'm leaving.
Nobody
I'll
will
be
ever
replacing
replace
me.
Viper.
Apparently, we're only allowed to have one
We're only
girl in the
allowed one
cast.
female in the We're
Yep.
copying the Bionicle universe canon.
Yeah, we're
where-
going by the Bionicle
yeah, you
ratio
can
here.
only have one female tyrant in a team.
Wow. Boys
Yeah,
can't
that
only
makes
go
sense.
one.
Can't have
any more than
Two
that.
girls
at a
talking to
time.
him, so they only have to do one.
All right.
Well,
let's
maybe
see.
Viper if
Well,
you
if it's gonna come down
actually
to a
got a
choice
series
between the
out
two
now.
of them, I mean,
I'm not the only one without a series.
Your audio quality is poor.
Oh,
April Fool's video is so good. I loved it.
God, you
so
got
Okay,
so
no,
mad about
that's-
that.
That's actually something. So, for those listening, Kahi was quite kerfuffled, to say the least, about Ven
Kerfuffle.
using that take. Because Kahi did multiple different takes for all of his lines, and
Yeah,
Ven
it
used
was
the one
intentional.
with, like, for the
the
audio
pop.
pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Kahi was a little bit ruffled. His feathers were
I love it
tad
whenever
ruffled.
Kai's mad. I just love it when Kai doesn't get his way.
I love it too.
perfect.
He's like an angry 8-year-old.
Kai is saying that none of you who watched that trailer thought that was funny because it was ironic. You just
Well, I mean,
Like
ironic
you said,
stuff.
you
pretty
guys
sure
don't
everyone
understand.
found that hilarious.
Yeah.
Caught on.
So,
there's a lot
post
of
in the
positive
comments
feedback for
what do you
that.
think about that. Yeah.
Your audio quality is poor. Every time I think about it, it makes me laugh.
It's great.
Okay. Let me see. We'll go ahead with one last question, and then
Bring
we'll
it.
go ahead and stop. Let me find the question again.
Sorry.
Uh,
Way to be
Fudge.
prepared.
Okay. This is from.
There, I sang. Are you happy?
That wasn't
That-
singing. That was
that-
talking.
That wasn't talking. There were
Yeah.
no words involved in that.
I was talking with a beat.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I
I
wasn't
found the
singing.
question. I found the question. This is from.
All you do is lie, Purple.
This is
You
from
lied
our
to me
favorite-
about getting me ice cream.
Oh
We
my
always
gosh.
I don't see any ice cream here. Excuse me, ma'am.
Well, maybe you just gotta use the
Where's
money I
mine?
sent you.
Lauren,
I
let's
still
go get
don't
ice
even have
cream
my
at Brick Fair.
frappe.
I
Oh
sent
my
you the
We should
money
all
for
get
that
ice
too.
cream at- We should all get ice cream at Brick Fair and then like send Prpl on "Wish You Were Here" post.
I would hate you so much.
What I want to do, I want to go get the frappe and then just record a
Frappe.
video.
Frappe.
Of me just
That sounded disgusting.
Sorry.
Like caramel flopper.
Can I have a flop with a little extra pay?
It's a perfectly legitimate way to say
With a
frappe.
little extra bag.
So, what I'd like to do, I'd like to get the drink and get the drink, have the person, the barista, say write Prpl on it, bring it outside, and just dump it on the ground.
No,
Then send that
dude.
to
Okay,
Prpl.
no, that's a waste
Well,
of food.
if
Don't
it's
do that.
Starbucks, it's not worth actually drinking anyway. So
No, just-
Exactly.
Please don't waste
Exactly.
food.
It's-
I
it's
hate
been-
it when people
it's
do
not
that.
food.
Like,
More
drink whatever. I don't care.
You would have hated me when I was younger. I was.
it's
quite
just
a picky
sugar
eater.
and water and disappointment in a cup.
Well, that could still be useful for other things. So don't waste
Like what?
food.
Yeah,
okay?
like watering the
Name
grass.
one
Still,
use.
someone
Name
Have you
one
asked the question yet? Are we ever gonna
just-
like
I don't
answer
know. I'm
it?
trying, but okay. This is from our favorite person, Zeros610.
Yo.
Hey.
If you could be a fantasy or pop culture or
We
a
already
goth
had this
character,
question.
It's like 100 years ago.
was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eljay, you suck. Let's end.
Yeah, we're done
Listen,
here.
people don't ask us enough questions.
Well, I
Okay,
answer
Right now,
all
I have a
ones.
lot of
Like
questions.
like
I don't know
immediately.
the
Give
answer.
us enough news. So it's like, yeah, whatever.
Just sync us
Okay,
out, man.
Here,
Do it.
LJ
let's
has
just-
a question.
What is it, LJ?
What?
What are some uses for frappe?
Drinking.
Watering
Now
the
let's
grass.
end.
Just stuff it down your
Filling the
throat.
garbage can.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the TTV podcast.
Frappes makes me
Takuma.
happy.
Nobody cares.
Frappe make me happy.
It would make wow. It would make me happy too, Purple. It's a shame I don't have one.
Oh my
Use the
goodness.
freaking money I sent
Use
you to
the
buy
force,
one then.
Get a frappe. Frap
Look at how
around.
he just dies.
Please
He's like,
like a roll down a roof. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
Alright.
Cause
Thank
I
you all
want
very
frappe,
much.
yeah, I want the coffee goodness poured out on the grass. I want frappe. No, nobody else. Come on, sing
From
along.
our music parody. Let's make it happen. No, okay. So anyway,
I'll write
thank
the
you all
lyrics
very
up
much for
right
listening. Good job. For listening to episode 191 of the TTV podcast. As always, check us out on Vessel at vessel.com/the TTV channel for 1 week early access to all of our content as well as all of our exclusive shows. More coming soon. And stay tuned next week for the next exciting episode of the TTV podcast where we will hopefully have some more news. I'm Messina.
I'm Verderin.
I'm LJ.
I'm Venom.
I'm Viper.
now. I'm Takuma Nuba.
And I'm Purple Dragon.
Farewell, everyone.
Fare thee well.
Goodbye.